Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to another drum lesson from us guys at Rhythm Magazine. My name is Colin Woolway. Today we're looking at incorporating the bass drum into fills. So I'm going to give you your entry level, the things you must know before you get started with anything else. And I'm going to start with playing some groups of three using the bass drum on the third note. So these would initially be triplets. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go right, left, bass, etc., etc. Now let's do this slowly. Okay. Now before you go any faster, I would spend some time on that. And then I gently move it around the drums. And you might notice I'm playing the bass drum flat foot. I've not got my heel up at this point. I'm just trying to gain control, so I don't need that kind of volume. I'm just pushing the bass drum down. Here's a variation on how you move it around the drums. Right hand here, left hand there. And then I can move the right hand. When you get this up to speed, I picked my heel up a little bit there just to get a little bit more volume because the stick started to get a bit loud, so that's where I'm picking the heel up. I'll say this every example, don't try and go anything like that speed until you've got it really nice and even. Okay? That's groups of three. So for example 2, let's move logically on to groups of 4. So we've done groups of 3, let's do 4. Now for a group of 4, I'm going to play the bass drum as the last note again. So I'm going to go right, left, right, bass. And again, it's quite difficult to get this smooth, so make sure you do it slowly, make sure everything, the notes are all the right distance apart, and then gently start to move it around the drums. Now that last orchestration I'm quite fond of, so that's snare, tom, tom, bass. I said I'd say this every time, do not go for that kind of speed until you've made sure it's absolutely right and all the notes are even. Okay, there you go, groups of 4. Now then, for example 3, I'm going to combine groups of 3 and groups of 4, but in a 16th feel, which means the groups of 3 will syncopate. So they won't be triplets, they'll be 16ths. So the formula is that's my kind of template, the 16th roll. Notice if I play groups of 3 in 16th feel, they'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'll have one left over. But what I'm going to do is play 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to play the 4 from example 2. So I'm going to go 3, 3, 3, 3, 4. On the snare drum, that will be right, left, bass, that's the 3, and right, left, right, bass, that's the 4. So we'll get... Does that make sense? If I play my 3s like this, and then I've got a 4 at the end. And you may have noticed from previous examples that because you come out on the bass drum, you have to play 2 bass drum notes to get back to the groove. So I'm going to go... There you go. That's a really good introduction to incorporating fills incorporating the bass drum into fills. Now it's an interesting practice challenge tagged on to the end of this, so have a go at that and then move on. I'll see you at the practice challenge. Okay, nice challenge here. Instead of using 1 bass drum, we're going to use 2 bass drums. I'm going to play groups of 4. So I'm going to go right, left, bass, bass. That's it. Those are my 4s. So now I'm going... There you go, that's your introduction to using the bass drum in fills. That should keep you going, and I will see you next time.